Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse, Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, gold label, black and white accent, Batman the Three Jokers, Criminal Joker. Now I find it interesting on the package, it just says, the Joker Classic. This is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, it's part of their black and white accent line. This Joker is black and white with green accents, and he looks fantastic. It's a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. I ordered it there, and it finally arrived today. So let's take a look. As you can see at the top, this is part of the Gold Label collection. A Gold Label figure is simply a retailer exclusive. Whether it be Walmart or Target, this particular Gold Label is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Ages 12+, DC, Batman the Three Jokers, the Joker Classic, Batman Three Jokers, Black and White Accent Edition, Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, limited to 3,010 pieces. Odd how they don't just limit it to 3,000, but whatever. McFarlane Toys. One side of the package, the Joker Classic from Batman the Three Jokers. Other side, not much going on. The back, here's the Joker posed up. And at the bottom, there are the credits and the barcode. So this is one of McFarlane's deluxe figures. It has the outer sleeve. Pull that up to reveal the figure inside. Black and white with green accents. So with no further ado, let's open him up. And I did end up getting two of these figures, one of which to open and enjoy, and the other one to keep unopened in my complete Batman-related unopened action figure collection. Alright, now that this figure out of the package, here he is with all his accessories laid out. He comes with a cane, a display stand, a collector's card, and a display stand for the collector's card. Now before we look at all that, let's talk about and check out the actual figure. So this is the Joker from Batman the Three Jokers comic storyline. This is the black and white and green accent version, Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Now this is probably my favorite of all the black and white accent things they've released. He just looks sharp. The green, the black and white, it looks good on the Joker. Very stylized, and I like it. So let's take a look. Starting with his face here, it's a pretty traditional looking Joker, the original version. It's a purple suit, just a regular looking Joker. Eyes are very dark, sunken in, gives sort of an evil vibe. Hair is green, sculpting is good, green, some dark green, etc. No, he's not smiling, he actually has a frowning face. Kind of Joker in a bad mood, maybe sad. Green sort of bow tie, green trim on his jacket, green gloves on his hands, green shoes on his feet. I think it all looks pretty good. The gray, the green, the white, the little bit of red in his lips, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, suited body we've seen a few times in Joker already, but I like it. And a closer look at his face and head sculpt. Well done. A sad Joker. Now for his accessories. Let's start off with boring stuff. He's got a large display stand. It's different from a typical McFarlane DC Multiverse stand. It's a big rectangle. It says Three Jokers. It's got a peg for the figure. Now let's look at his collector's card. As you can see, it's an image of the Joker Classic from Batman Three Jokers. On the back side, certificate of authenticity. This is number 820 out of 3010. And this doesn't do much for me, but if you want to display your collector's card in the display stand next to your figure, here you go. Now for his cane. It's just a regular cane. I wouldn't even really call it a Joker cane. It could work for anybody, except this one is completely green. Here's this green Joker cane next to the original version. Here's the Joker holding that cane. He can hold the cane, or he can lean on it and actually use it as a cane. Now I want to check out the differences between this black and white accent Joker and the original Three Jokers Criminal Joker. It's 100% the same figure, same sculpt, same articulation, just a different paint job. So, look at the heads. This one has a brighter green on the hair, a lot darker. They have similar type of face. His white is a little bit brighter. As we go further down, green trim, black trim, purple suit, gray suit, black shoes, green shoes. They both look pretty good if you ask me. Something just really striking about the new one. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and its accessories, now let's check out his height. From bottom to the top of his head, staying at about 7.25 inches tall, which can translate to 18.5 centimeters. And now for his articulation. Starting with his head, of Of course, it can rotate from side to side. He can look up that far, down that much, pretty good amount. Tilt his head from one side to the other. Shoulders on a ball joint, goes up about 90 degrees, up, down, around. It's got a bicep cut below that. Double jointed elbows, they go all the way in. His wrists can rotate, and it's going to be hinged as well. His torso, he's got this jacket. There is articulation under there, but mostly going to be useless. With the jacket here, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. Ball joint his waist, rotate around, forward and back. Legs, complete as splits, McFarlane style hip joints. Rotation, pretty good on this guy. Legs go forward about that much, back, not at all. Double jointed knees, and then his ankle, forward and back, tilt rock, rotate, and of course, to articulation. Here's a look at this Joker on stage, curtain behind him, doing his stand-up, and a closer look at the Joker on stage. Now let's check him out next to some other action figures, starting off with some other black and white accent figures. Here's this Joker next to the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive black and white accent Superman and Flash. These were the first two black and white accent releases. Then they released a black and white accent Spawn, and after that, Martian Manhunter. Then this Joker is the most recent black and white accent figure, and I have no idea what's going to be next. And you know there are new more. These things keep selling out. Although if you want the Joker, I notice he's still in stock right now. Here are all of the different McFarlane DC Multiverse, DC, black and white accent Big Bad Toy Store exclusive figures. And in Spawn, and these are all the McFarlane black and white accent figures. I think Joker is probably the best looking of them. Now let's check them out next to some other Batman 3 Joker's figures. Here's this black and white accent version of the criminal Joker next to the standard version. And here he is next to the clown, the criminal, and the comedian. 3 Jokers? How about 4? We have the clown, the classic, the criminal, and the comedian. At least according to the packaging. And here's this Joker next to the 3 Jokers, Batman, Red Hood, and Batgirl. And just like this Joker, each of these 3 Batman characters got their own paint variation. Here's the entire McFarlane Batman 3 Jokers collection. The next one they're going to make is going to be the sketch version of the comedian. Now let's check him out next to some of the McFarlane Joker figures. Here he is next to the Rebirth Joker. And here he is next to the Arkham Asylum Joker. And while not technically part of the McFarlane DC Multiverse line, here he is next to the Mortal Kombat 11 Joker. Here he is next to the Dark Knight Returns Joker. Then with the Dark Knight Joker. Here are all of the different McFarlane DC Multiverse Joker figures. I believe the next one to come out should be the Amazon exclusive Glow in the Dark Titan Joker. Now let's check him out next to some action figures from different various companies, so we can see how it fits in both scale and style wise, in case you want to know which lines you can mix it with. Since he's a McFarlane toy, they're typically the 7-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the large action figure lines I collect and work my smaller, and I'm going to include as many Joker figures as I can during these comparisons. Here he is, next to some of his McFarlane brothers. In front of you are 5 different action figures, all from McFarlane toys, all 7-inch scale. Then, next to more McFarlane toys, and now with some Jack specific and some DST or Devon Select toys. And here he is, next to some DC Direct and some NECA figures. Then, next to a container of lime juice, similar color scheme. And now, with some Mattel and some Jazzwares wrestling figures. Here's this Joker, next to some Mezco and some Mattel Joker figures. Then, next to some Mafex and some Hasbro Marvel Legends. And finally, next to some SH Figure Arts and some Jazzwares Fortnite figures. So overall, it's a pretty nice Joker figure. Black and white accent. I think it works for this guy. The color scheme is visually pleasing. I think he's the best of the black and white accent figures I've made so far, although I'm a little bit biased, as I'm more of a Batman collector. This is the first Batman character they've done in the black and white accent. I think Batman himself would look fantastic with this sort of paint scheme. Now, is this figure necessary? Not at all. And if you're not into the variants, then look no further. But if you are, here he is. His accessory, it's okay. Articulation, pretty good, but we've seen this body a few different times in Joker figures. If I were to rate this guy, probably to give him a 6.5 out of 10. He does look good, but he's not necessary. If McFarlane stopped the black and white accent, the patina, the Joker eyes, the glow in the dark, the black light, and the sketch figures, I wouldn't shed any tears. Still, as far as these variants go, this guy does look good. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say to the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.